Medellín, capital of the Antioquia province, is located midway between the center of Colombia and its Western Pacific and Northern Caribbean regions. Medellín has been planned from the beginning. In the first decades of the 20th century, the city's progression into modernity spurred population growth, advances in mobility, and trade. Major factories were established, and these became the main trigger of urban growth, creating a first generation of industrial entrepreneurs and wage laborers, immigrants from the countryside, aspiring to work in factories and stores. At the time, building was booming, and the farmers with no access to housing loans began to build irregularly shaped settlements on slopes and ravines. This havoc created physical, economic, and social integration problems, with high risk of environmental degradation and increased risks of poverty and inequality, which ultimately bred crime and violence. In the 90s, Medellín was petrified as it was seized by outlaw armed groups and drug trafficking, which devastated the city's social fabric. The Medellín suburbs, controlled by criminal gangs, were inaccessible. In the last decade, the Empresa de Desarrollo Urbano of Medellín has conducted urban transformation processes for the city of Medellín, based on an interaction and social cohesion strategy called social urbanism. In the past year, this evolved into pedagogical civic urbanism, which seeks to promote culture in the territory by way of integral transformations of habitat for the people. Integral Urban Project in the Northeast. The Empresa de Desarrollo Urbano then designed and developed the Integral Urban Project in the Northeast, an intervention model aimed at areas of the city with the lowest levels of human development and quality of life, in order to intervene a given territory starting from its social, physical, and institutional components. The Integral Urban Project incorporates all development elements simultaneously and well planned, with the execution of quality infrastructure works and the consolidation of a participatory project where communities are key players for development, with facilities and public space. In 2013, the Urban Land Institute and the Wall Street Journal magazine considered Medellín the most innovative city in the world. This award was granted for pioneering the development of urban centers with innovation, technological, industrial, commercial, environmental, housing, and mobility integration. The Empresa de Desarrollo Urbano has been the cornerstone for this recognition, seeing that it is and has been the executing agency of major physical infrastructure projects for the city administration.
Alcaldía de Medellín cuenta con vos.